What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video out here on my boat today, fishing the local lake. We got Jack on board as well, and obviously we brought everything we could possibly imagine, just trying to find some biting fish. It's that time of year where the water temps are starting to cool down, fish are starting to school up, so hopefully once we find what they're targeting and what they're biting, we can start catching them pretty good. But yeah, anyways, we're just going to start covering some water and hopefully find some biting fish. Stay tuned.
No way.
Just right underneath
I
the
thought
boat.
I saw something come out at it, but I thought it was just running from my bait. But
That's awesome.
Coming right at it.
There you go.
Nice. That was like immediate. Another on the jig. Little chunk.
I'm throwing the jerk bait, the hard jerk bait, and the soft plastic on straight braid for this one, so I can skip it underneath there. But I've only gotten a couple short strikes. Jack's getting bit on the little jig, so I might have to change up here if I don't get bit in this little pocket. Just doesn't say anything, just keeps pulling fish up. Obviously, that's number 3 for Jack, and I am yet to get one. Oh!
There we go. As he says it on camera.
That was so cool. I watched him come and grab it. Nice. All right, number 4 for the boat.
Mid-water
Okay.
column bit it.
Just right on the surface, actually.
That's sick.
Came out and hammered it. Yeah, I'm just throwing that little Zoom fluke, super fluke, I guess. Straight 15-pound braid. Just because I'm skipping it back into some heavier trees and stuff like that, where if I do hook a good one, I want to be able to have a chance to pull them out of there. But keep going. All right, sorry to pull you guys away from the video, but I just wanted to take a second to let you know that I am a loan officer. So if you guys are interested in buying a house, if you own a house and are interested in refinancing, or you just have general questions on, things as simple as how to plan ahead if you are looking down the road to buying a house, let me know in the comments down below, or shoot me an email at fluentmortgage@gmail.com. I'll also have that linked down below, but I would love to help you guys out. We can talk fishing and how to make all your home ownership dreams come true. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Back to the fishing.
That'd be such a sick one.
Oh, look.
Got it. Got it.
Oh.
That's sick.
It's so cool watching him come up and chase the jerkbait like that. I think he saw the braid. Oh, they're right in the shade line. Yeah. Just had one that was a little bit bigger than that. Chased the jerkbait up, but turned away at the last second. Made a cast right where Jack was like, there's gotta be one on the shade line. And of course there was.
And I got
And now we're caught on the cable. All right, I'm gonna switch it up. We are gonna fish like some deeper drop-offs and some rocky points. So Jack is still throwing that little finesse jig, but I'm going to throw one of these Z-Man worms. What's it called? A scented fatty Z. These things are pretty cool. Obviously they're that elastic, so they don't rip very easily, and they float. But it's just kind of like a smaller worm with like a bulbous tail. I'm gonna throw that on a Ned rig and it's just going to sit on the bottom and just kind of wave around and hopefully entice some of these bass to bite. Hopefully we can find some bigger fish. But I just have a bag full of all my old Ned rigs, a bunch of different sizes, but I'll use that longer shank right there for this little bit bigger worm. Jack's gonna let me know if we're about to run aground. There we go. Just like that. And then I'm gonna tie that on my spinning rod. Take this jerkbait off. Again, I like to fish almost all of my setups with braid to leader. I just prefer to have that extra sensitivity and almost no stretch. So if you have a long cast or you're fishing deeper, you're a lot more likely to get a good hook set. But 12-pound fluoro leader, just tying a Palomar knot. And then my braid, I believe, is also 12 or 15-pound. I'm not sure. I forgot what I put on this one. But we'll see who gets more bites, the jig or the little Ned rig. In the past, it's been 50-50. Some days I'll come out here and I'll throw the jig, and that will just absolutely get smoked. And then I've been out here where someone else is fishing this and they catch way more fish than me. So definitely worth trying both of them, especially when you got two people on the boat. Why not? Someone's catching more fish than the other. It's easy to kind of dial that bite in and retie. So there we go. Oh, there's a fish on it.
Oh, not a bad one.
I was like, why can't I catch up to my lure? Because it's in a fish's mouth.
Need help?
No. Swallowed it. Sorry, buddy. It's coming out his gill.
Oh, shit. It's a chunk.
Yeah. All right. Well, so far one on the worm, none on the jig.
Gave up.
All right. See you, buddy. First hop off the first rock. Oh, the straight up and down hook set never ends well. Dang it. Little guy though.
Do you have two on the worm so far?
Yeah.
You're on the two. As I said. Switch over to a worm.
It's so weird how some days they want the worm.
Better one?
Yeah, same. Pound and a half, pounder. Choked it again though. All right, thanks, buddy. It's 3 bites. 3 bites on the worm. Again, just that little Z-Man on a Ned rig head. A fatty Z. This is the first time I've tried the scented ones. I don't know if that is making a difference or not.
Oh, cheater, huh?
Little cheater lure.
No one told me about that in the competition.
I don't know, how do you guys feel about scents or scented baits? It's not something I've really paid too much attention to. The only thing I can say is I've been bed fishing before and pitching like a jig at a fish, and it'll swim up to it, look away, swim up to it, look away, and then I put scent on it and it immediately eats it. So I feel like visually, and that's happened more than once too. That wasn't just like an odd one-off. It got to the point where whenever I go bed fishing, I always bring the scent. So maybe it's something I should incorporate more. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys can't tell, Jack switched to the drop shot because he wasn't getting any love on the jig, but now he's getting snagged every...
Do not fish the drop shot.
Yeah, every 3 times a cast. There is an art to not getting snagged.
Adam told me about it. I just decided I'm gonna be dumb.
Well, that I feel like the drop shot is definitely the easiest to get snagged, especially like you said with that.
Yeah.
That style of weight just falls right between all the little cracks. All right, well, the worm 3, the jig 0.
Snags 10.
Snagged, yeah, that's true. You were definitely snagged a lot more than I was.
Immediately.
Instant
That is
bite.
epic.
Instant bite. Oh, jumper. Of course, it's right when I turn the GoPro around.
Epic.
All right, we're still doing the worm versus jig, and here's number 4 for the worm. It literally hit bottom. I didn't even have to do anything.
It's all green.
Come here, buddy.
Have you ever seen any mountain lions back here?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Bobcats. All right, another decent one, little guy. I had just turned the camera around because I had spot locked us, so I knew the boat was going to swing this direction. And of course, I get bit, but didn't miss much. It just did a backflip, which is pretty cool. But that's fish number 4 on this worm. It's starting to rip a little bit, but that Elastec, you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck out of it. The only problem with it is if you don't have the right keeper on there, it's hard to get it to stay pinned, so it's got to have like that little wire hook, or you have to use super glue. But if you just use the Z-Man Ned Rig hooks, they have that little wire on there, and it stays pinned pretty well. And it's about time to retie. It's 4 fish and a bunch of snags. This line's a little frayed. Again, I said it in my last video, don't be lazy. I've learned that lesson the hard way too many times. Just feel your line. If there's a little bit of fray, just retie it real quick. Little short bite. It's one of those things where it's like Murphy's Law. If you don't retie, that's when you're gonna hook the big fish you've been looking for, and you're gonna break it off. So, ready to go. Oh, no. Dang it, dude, it's an exposed hook. How do they jump it off like that? That's one thing that always blows my mind. It's big, sharp, exposed hook. How's that thing not just buried in there? But another bite. Yeah, right in that little shade pocket. It's funny, they do stack up there.
No.
3 for 3, baby. That's how you want to hook them, right through the gill plate. I don't know how that other one got off.
Get one at least on the hook.
Yeah, come on, dude. 3 for 3, 3 casts, 3 bites. Fish out deeper. Little guy. Oh. I've noticed that sometimes when you hook those little tiny ones, they don't have enough weight to really pull back.
Yeah.
And they can get a lot of slack just by just sitting there just shaking their head like that, all crazy.
The bigger one is so heavy it just
Oh, got him. Got him. Good one.
Still yet.
All right by the mouth, dude. They just stack up right here. Oh, it's a decent one.
It was right where he boiled.
Yep. in the net?
I don't think so. Oh, he's barely hooked. We're gonna go. Oh no, we're not gonna do that. Oh, that's sketchy.
Oh god. Just stick your hand into the hooks.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good one.
Looking jerkbait.
Nice one, dude. There we go.
So scary with 3 hooks.
Yeah. Nice fish, dude. Finally got into a decent one on the jerkbait.
Got a little belly.
Right on. Well done, well done.